Hi there, not in the corner today, slouched about on the sofa, but still back with some hopefully great reviews of comics from the past week. And let's kick it straight off with Batman and Robin number 17. We have a new team up on the writing and art stages. We've got Cornell, McDaniel and Hunter. Obviously the artwork is much different to the last story arc, so it does feel a bit what's going on. I'm not feeling it yet. There's obviously a lot of dynamic to it all. I think Cornell has got a big job to climb regarding following on from Morrison. And it does seem to be this title is the one where it's all very quirky and kooky and creepy. I mean, the issue ends with a girl with a hole in her head. That pretty much says it all. I did enjoy it. It was fun in a kind of freaky storytelling type way. It'd be interesting to see where we go with this, but this Batman and Robin certainly seem to be getting all the freaky storylines. Next up we have Uncanny X-Force number 2. Now this is one of the titles I actually forgot to mention in my bumper pack last week. This was seriously, well, at least the first issue was seriously entertaining. I enjoyed it. The art was very clever and very adventurous, very risky. The story really took me in. Not having got the last incarnation of X-Force, I was a bit wary of getting on board on this title, but I really enjoyed it. And then we came to issue 2. I have to say I really didn't enjoy this as much. I will still pick it up to see where it's going. I like to give new titles at least a chance. But I found this issue very confusing. Not least of all because of the artwork. There were some great panels in there, especially with the Horsemen and their pages where they came out very good, very clear, very detailed. I had more of a problem with our heroes in the title, and I think it's because it's supposed to give, as well as Phantom X and Deadpool, they appear very similar, and I'm not sure who's talking and when half the time. I mean, I'm used to obviously having Deadpool in his red costume with the black stripes all over it, but because of the colouring within this book, I'm not sure if it's Phantom X or if it's Deadpool. So I found that quite confusing. I am enjoying the idea that Apocalypse is coming back on. I remember back in the day, the Age of Apocalypse, which at the time, I know for some people it hasn't dated very well, but that blew me away at the time. You know, just getting rid of every single X title there was on the shelf and replacing it with these new titles that encompass the whole Age of Apocalypse. So I'm glad to see him coming back, even if at the moment he does certainly appear to be in child form. But I think this is going to be a very exciting title, and I'm willing to keep giving this a go. One title has been on pretty shaky ground for me of late, and I said to myself, if this next issue does not live up to my expectations, it's going. Fortunately, it did. Green Arrow number 6. Horrible cover, didn't like the cover, but inside was a very good. We have Green Arrow breaking into Queen Towers or Queen Headquarters to have it out with the Queen, who's taken over his father's company. Inside is waiting the Queen and a Master Assassin, Nyx, who he has a big old fight with, and then there's the emotional fight down scene with Green Arrow and the Queen, Rorschach. And we find out that she actually had an affair with her father, So he's trying to put that in the back of his head, trying not to let him to affect the battle. It seems to come pretty much as a stalemate. And the whole thing is bookended with Galahad at the start, where gradually being fed more and more about this allusion to King Arthur and his knights, and obviously Galahad being one of them. It's an interesting line. It's going down. I'm glad it picked up, because I really had high hopes for this title, and I was really looking forward to seeing where this went. I'm glad it picked up this. I'll still be keeping it. And like, oh, I don't know what to do about this. I really don't. We have Justice Society of America number 45. I absolutely hated the last issue. There were no words. It was just appallingly insulting. This is only marginally better, and this was the one where I was like, right, this is going. This title, what's the point of me picking this up anymore? It's atrocious. And I read it, and the artwork is appalling. I hate it. I really do hate it. Oops, who have we got on there? We've got Scott Collins. It's terrible. Get rid of him. He really makes my enjoyment, or lack of at the moment, even worse. The storyline, it's that age-old question. It's kind of the Hitler question, for want of a better phrase. You know, if you met Hitler when he was a child, knowing what he was going to become, would you kill him? And we have that same kind of scenario here. The terrorist assassin that they've now banged up and sent to their high security prison was actually the baby that they were sent back in the 1940s, that Alan Scott and the original Flash were sent to kill. Obviously they didn't, because he's still alive and he's caused mayhem. Guilt trips abound. I just don't know. Do I give it till the end of this story arc, or do I just get rid? I read the front of this cover and it just said it all to me. It says on the front, the JSA, are they still relevant? We'll have to see. I don't know. Finally, my pick of the week. Best book has to be Ultimate Spider-Man number 150. You've got a big blockbuster of an issue here. It's like, oh, it's hundreds of pages long. There's loads. We are picking up from basically Spider-Man's fall in the public eye. He's still going out there. He's still, you know, fighting the good fight, but the public don't seem to care anymore. They're really not impressed with him. And we get a segue into Carol Danvers thinking, you know, I've had to take on, you know, the Shield and become its director. I know there was problems to go with that, and one of them is Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and he in their eyes he's stuffing up big time. So who does she go and ask for help? Iron Man, Captain America and Thor. Okay, these are heavyweights in the Ultimate Universe, but Captain America, you are a douchebag. Basically what we get in this issue is Iron Man, Captain America, Thor in separate tales telling us if they like him or not and what they should do with him. In the end of it, it happens to be superhero school that's magically come out of there. It'll be interesting to see what happens, who's going to be there as well. Are there young superheroes that are going to be trained with Spider-Man? Really looking forward to this. Art, lots of artists on here. At times you think, kind of pulls you back out, but then you get back into the artwork and it's all very beautiful. Backup story, please someone tell me. I remember parts of this. This is a reprint, I'm sure, but I'm not 100% sure because there are bits in there that I just don't remember. The big speech at the end that Peter Parker gives about being a superhero, and it's his dad that he looks up to more than anyone else. I remember that bit, but I don't remember much of the front of it. Is it collected bits from all sorts of places to make one big issue? Regardless, it was a fantastic issue. Go and get it. Pick it up. There's some exciting days to come, believe me. And that is it for this week. Keep reading those comics, keep watching me, subscribe, comment, check on my Twitter feed. Same ID, Ghost Critic. I would love you to come back and see some more from me. Until next week, goodbye.